Hello, positive people. You are now tuned in to the Network of Awareness podcast radio station, giving you in-depth information on society and culture in America and abroad, with messages of inspiration, with keen insights, reputable interviews, and much more. So now, without further ado, your host of the Network of Awareness podcast, Aura, the informationalist.
You are now tuned in to the Network of Awareness. The informationalist.
Please just tell me what's happening to me in plain English without the mumbo jumbo. How you doing?
Peace and greetings, people. Shout outs to all the people from around the world. You are now tuned in to the episode of the Network of Awareness. And like I mentioned before, I'm not going to be doing a lot of live shows just because of all the workload I have. And some of the workloads that is lightened up for me, giving me more room to work on things that I've been kind of procrastinating on and put onto the back burner. And it's time for me to really work on those projects and keep them going as I was. One of them in particular is the Passion Pursues Purpose podcast. I've kind of put that on the back burner with certain episodes, but definitely going to do that. And I do want to apologize for those that are used to listening to me 5 days a week, but I just had to fall back and digress, like my boy Oxacad says from 101 with Oxacad. And when he says I digress, I had to digress for a second just because I didn't want to let a certain level of disrespect towards me get me into like a negative mindset or get me angry. Because there was nothing to be angry about. And you know, with some of the recent things that have transpired or have come into the fold, it's like I can't get bamboozled or can't allow myself, as the spiritual man of the Most High that I am, can't allow myself to get caught up in fuckery or in deceit and lies, because I'm better than that. You know what I mean? The Most High didn't build me up to be a messenger so I could start falling off now. But it is what it is. See, I don't have a stranglehold on the people that I deal with. I don't have a camp. This is not a camp. What I'm noticing though is that a lot of behavior is very reflective of camps. Not. I don't flow like that. I'm an independent thinker. I roll with independent thinkers. You hear me talk about it with Brother Oxacad. He talks about it all the time, where it's three-dimensional thinking over here, homie, and above. We alpha males. We're intelligent followers, but we're great leaders in what we do. We lead ourselves through the grace of the Most High. We lead through the Spirit. We know when to give up control. See, I know when to give up control because I operate like a king. Even a king at times has to give up control and allow other people to take control. I've done that many times on my platform. Even though I own the platform, I know when to give up control because it's not about me. It's about the collective. Because I could be a strong spiritual man, but if the community that I'm in, if I'm not leading by example so that my brothers and sisters could be strong together, then what is the point of even doing what I'm doing right now? Doesn't even make sense to do this shit. But that's why I do it. And the proof is in the pudding. I've done a show about that. If you haven't heard, listen to it. The proof is in the pudding. I don't have no strife in my heart, you know? And this is what hate speech does. This is not brotherly. This is not spiritual. It's all about the Most High, people. Let's not get it twisted. And I'm only doing this episode to bring closure to this because I left that last episode right then and there. I said what I had to say. I'm not going to say anything more, and I meant that. this is just to bring closure to this so that we can move on. And like I said, I apologize to all my listeners because most of my listeners are not even from this man's platform. This man's platform, when it comes to people that came from his platform to mine, I say make up 1% of my market share. And I stick by that. Okay. If anything, he's making my platform even more popular than it already was. And it's through hate. But hey, bad publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, people, I'm not stopping this. I'm not going to disappear. Remember I told y'all that one of my favorite movies, Brothers and Sisters, that I relate a lot to my relationship with, some of you know her by Leto, but my relationship with Leto is so great because it's a spiritual thing. When I told y'all about the Family Man movie with Nicolas Cage and Tia Leone, and how she said, I choose us. And at the end of the movie, he says, I choose us. Right? They had that understanding that it's about the relationship. It's not about what everybody else thinks. It's not about what another man thinks that's trying to break y'all up. It's all about the Most High and why the Most High brought us together. So I'm going to say it publicly here. I choose us. I already told my wife this personally, but I choose us. I meant that shit. I lived that shit. And I'm sticking by it. And my wife co-signs that shit as well. You know what I'm saying? But I got to call wrong where wrong is wrong. And I'm not some pussy or some fucking little bitch that's just going to bow down to somebody just because how everybody else looks at them. I'm not doing that shit, man. I'm a grown-ass fucking man. I don't got time for that shit. You know? If your platform, in the beginning of his platform, it's all about no negativity, no bashing people, none this. One of the first things he said about my wife's relationship and I, when he congratulated us for getting together, was don't tell people your business. Don't put your business on blast to the public. Well, what the hell is he doing right now? What are you doing? You taking an excerpt from a fucking podcaster's, okay? And shout outs to Tina and Dutch. Appreciate y'all. You take their podcast and you twist my words around to make it seem like I'm some racist kind of fucking underhanded Hispanic dude that's trying to become white and all this fucking nonsense. Don't even fucking make sense. It's stupid to the core of it. But it is what it is, people. I'm using this as an example to let you know that everything isn't always as it seems to be. But what it is, reality, is what you do in your personal life. It's good to follow platforms. I always say that. And I say that about my platform. Follow my platform. Don't follow me because I'm just a man. Okay? I'm just a man that's still trying to figure things out. All right? But don't get it twisted. I am a man that does have a purpose to be a messenger for the Most High. And see, I got receipts, people. Like everything I talk about, there's proof to this shit. It's not like it's coming out of my ass. I'm not angry. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I've loved the Black community that I've grew up in since birth. And that's not going to change. Everybody who's got a critical thought in their fucking mind and moves in their spirit, moves as spiritual beings having a physical experience, those are the people that listen to my show. See, I'm not a person. I know that there's stereotypes out there, and sometimes the stereotypes, there's very true to the core. But you have to understand that we are in a society right now. We're in a world right now where people are evolving spiritually across the board. And we are seeking truth. We are truth seekers. And we are coming together. And there's nothing that's going to interrupt that on my fucking platform whatsoever. Because I cater this information to all people. I don't give a fuck what the color of your skin is, because you hear me talk about it all the time. That we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. And the closer we get to that understanding, the stronger we are, because this is what Satan wants, is division, division, division. And when it comes to Judah, shit, I've been promoting that Judah is the chosen people, that the 12 tribes are the chosen people that have been given the responsibility of the covenant and teaching it. That's never been distorted. That's never been shunned upon. That's never been disgraced on my platform. And I got the receipts to prove it. See, that's why I'm not worried about all of this fuckery and lies. This is no different than how the United States operates. They're a long legacy of lies to deceive you, to make you think a certain way. But we don't think like that here at the Network of Awareness because we're free thinkers. We're free critical thinkers. And I want to give a shout out and a salute to all the brothers and sisters that are older, okay, from these particular platforms that are not co-signing the nonsense like these younger folks are, sending me fucking messages. You know what I'm saying? One of them is so trifling that he actually did business on my platform that same day that I was talking. He basically came into my platform to do business, to get business for his company, and then talk shit about me on the other man's platform. But I'm the one pimping Judah. I'm actually the one, if you want to be technical, I'm actually the one that recognizes Judah for who they are and giving them every opportunity to be who they are through my platform. And on top of that, giving them an opportunity to make money. So it is what it is. And shout outs to my brother Oxacad, who's a grown-ass fucking man with his own mind. And that's why he's rocking with me. Ain't nothing stopping that. And shout outs to my boy Billy Izzy. They rocks with me too. We now have people. There's a new episode coming out. A couple actually pre-recorded episodes from On the Rise. So instead of Periolu Life, which is Billy Izzy's coaching and consulting company, he decided to change the name of the podcast, just like Brother Oxacad changed his name to something that fits the theme of his show, which is called On the Rise. So On the Rise podcast will now be airing next week, or I'll probably put the episodes out this weekend if I can, but definitely by Monday morning, those episodes will be out, edited and ready to go. So On the Rise, I'm going to do new promotions for that podcast. And Billy Izzy got a chance to, put some episodes down. But people, I just wanted to bring some closure to this because, it's like, it's crazy how this, when you look at it from the outside, you could just look at all the pieces of the puzzle. This is very indicative to how camps operate. It's just so similar. And that's why you got to be careful when you venerate man. You have to be very careful. In this man's platform, he talks about no negativity, but yet he's using the scriptures to describe or to bring relevance to one man's behavior, and it doesn't add up. But he'll make it add up because scriptures are very powerful. And if anything that is being related to the scriptures and you're relating it to other people, it's going to become more believable just because it's the scriptures, and the scriptures are very powerful. But you see, the Most High sees all. I truly believe that. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. If the Most High wasn't with me and my wife, we would not be together right now. If Satan had his hands on my wife's relationship with me, that relationship would have not been where it's at right now. And it wouldn't be if anything, I'm going to be honest with y'all. This current desecration on my wife's name and myself, it's made us even closer together. It's brought us closer together. So thank you, sir. Matter of fact, I have so much to be grateful for when it comes to you. Because I've been learning a lot from you for a long time. And what I've been learning more from you is what not to do. That's why I appreciate you so much. Because you teach me a lot of what not to do in what I got going on. So I learned so much. I know it's bad business. I knew this before I listened to your show, but I've been listening to your show for a long time. But I've been in marketing for even longer. And one thing I do know is very bad business to talk about your customers in public, no matter what they do. That's just something you handle privately. But that's just my advice to you. You can take it with a grain of salt. But also, I'm just grateful that you've put a spotlight on what I've been talking about when it comes to spirituality and when it's really about the Most High instead of about yourself. So thank you for that. I really appreciate you. You know, what I don't appreciate is the slander against me and my wife, but I leave it all to the Most High. So I know how to get out of my own way and allow Yahweh, because if I wanted to get into my own way, I would handle this completely differently. But I'm better than that. And so is she. We got receipts on certain things when it comes to certain people, but that's not what we about, you know? And there's certain people that they claim it to be something, but their actions don't correlate with what they say. And it's a damn shame, because it's real some off-the-wall, grimy shit that be going on in this so-called truth community. But we're not going to put people on blast. We're not going to put a spotlight on people's behavior, because that's not righteous. And if something was to be brought to the light, you do it privately, just like I did it for a brother who put out a post representing his company drunk as a fuck, drunk like a fucking wino drunk. And I approached him privately and said, bro, like, no, you can't be doing that, man. But you see, people forget that. They in it for the moment. That's why this society, the way they function is very like everything is right there at the moment, That's why as soon as the shit that was talked about me was said, it was like, boom, flip a script, flip it. Oh, look, that one flip up, flip flop. And you just looking at it and you just like, damn, take a moment. Use some fucking discernment. Are you really about this Most High life? Are you really about Father Yahweh Elohim? Are you really about scriptures? Because if you are, damn, you didn't use no discernment in your judgment. You didn't use no discernment in your thought process, because there was none. And that's okay. Because like I said before, when it comes to my wife and I choose us. I don't follow man. I ain't going to choose a man's fucking bullshit opinion. Out of here. I'm 44 years old, people. No, don't think so. And see, this is not about right or wrong. It's obvious who's wrong here. And if you can't, Ray Charles could fucking see the wrong here. It's just that this could have been handled differently if those were the feelings you had. If you thought I was an agent, I would have told you I wasn't, and I would have broke it down to you why that I'm not an agent. I don't even know what that means. Agent, what? Like I'm trying to investigate you? For what? The fuck is you doing that I need to investigate? You know what I'm investigating? I'm investigating how to get closer to the Most High, how to really be about this righteous path, how to stay on the motherfucking tightrope that I gave a breakdown on originally. How you have to maintain balance and put strain on the body, because when you're walking the righteous tightrope, it puts a lot of strain on you. And there ain't no safety net, okay? That's why if you're falling off, you just got to grab on and hang on and get right back on it. But don't fall off, because I ain't falling off. I'm on this path. I'm on that tightrope, and I am maintaining balance. And I'm going to maintain balance as a man for the Most High, as a man for my wife, as a man for the people that love and trust me within my circle, within the people in my family. That's what I'm about. And those that I operate with, that I've shown a lot of support to, I treat them like family too. Because a lot of stuff that I do for them, I don't even do for my own family. Because if it's right to do the right thing, because it's the right thing to do, period. See, I've talked about on my show that you got to be very careful with the ego, because the ego is very deceptive. The ego can exist within that. Matter of fact, the ego could be in the house of the spirit, and you won't even know he's there. You won't even know she's there, but he's there. And you got to be very aware. And that's why when I spoke with Robert Riopel multiple times about this, and he made great references to it if you haven't heard those shows. But One of the shows, when I first met him, what did he say? Everything happens for a reason, and that reason is there to serve you. And he also said that it's better to, he says he plays video games. He lets his ego go in private. So I said, let's do a show called Letting Go of Your Ego in Private and Not in Public. It's a powerful show because it's so true. You don't let your ego go in public like this man did on Friday, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and then he's going to do it again today. And he's going to do it tonight, and he's going to do it tomorrow, and probably next week. You know what I mean? It's not righteous. That's not how a Judah man is supposed to operate, or any man for that period that is serving this word, that is serving the Most High. And if y'all can't see that, the ones that believe his bullshit, then that's on you. Let me tell you something, this platform, and that's why I apologize to all my listeners. This platform is about society and culture, and this is social sciences. And what I do is I expose the lies so we can better understand the truth. That's how I serve the Most High. And when I spoke with Brother Landon on that episode, and he said that I listened to you and Unc because y'all be breaking down scriptures, I said, no, brother, I don't do that. My family believes that that's what I'm supposed to do as a messenger, is break down scriptures. No, I don't do that. That's not my lane. I like to read scriptures with other people privately and by myself. I like to listen for scripture breakdown from multiple people when it makes sense, when it's on point being broken down. I love it. But the network of awareness serves the Most High by breaking down the lies, because there's a legacy of it. And that's what I do. That's my mission. My mission is to dissect and fucking figure out the lie so we could better understand this truth when it comes to our society and culture, and be more aware, because we're in some spiritual warfare right now where shit is getting ugly and all of the pestilence and malevolence is saturating every single fabric of our existence right now. That's what this platform serves, people. And when it comes to serving that purpose, it's about all of us. I don't get caught up in social constructs. And it has nothing to do with hating on a particular group or culture of people. So to believe the fuckery, it's insane. Shit is frivolous to the motherfucking core. And that's why I say salute and shout outs to the people who didn't get caught up in that. The people that are just there because they want to have a connection with the Most High, and they want to continue their connections with the Most High, and they want to continue to serve better each and every day. So stick to that shit. But no, you want to run people's names into the fucking mud for what? People that showed you nothing but respect to the fullest. And you can look at my fucking track record of respect, whether it was on a fucking pull-up or whether it was on a chat room, whether it was in an interview or whatever. Trying to fucking compare me to some Vlad TV bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is the network of awareness, homie. This is Casa Hill, all right? This is Randall. This is the fucking Bronx on the motherfucking mic. This is Long Struggle Life on the motherfucking mic. This is we've been seeing things, we've done things. There's no pretending here. We are brothers and sisters with a fucking unwavering faith without fear. That's where I come from. And you are not going to dictate any other bullshit behind that, period. And this is not coming from a place of hate. This is just more of a regulate. Like, I'm going to regulate the situation because you're not going to talk shit about me and I'm not going to say nothing like I'm scared, because I'm definitely not fucking scared. I'm disappointed. And I'm trying to move on from this, which I am. I'm just hoping that y'all can and leave it be. Nobody needs to send me any more messages or whatever. Not that there was a lot. There was just maybe, I don't know, like maybe 7, if that, from young derelicts. It was more from the males than the females. There's no females acting up. But it is what it is. It's like, people, if you want to listen, like for those, and I'm talking to the people that have recently disengaged. Thank you. It is what it is. I'm not upset about it or nothing. It's disappointing to see, but it's not going to break me or anything. I'm serving a bigger purpose here. You know how many people listen to my show that they don't give a rat's ass about this shit? They don't give a fuck about that. They just want some quality information to listen to. If they're going to take time to listen to my platform, let me provide them with something to bring some form of social awareness. Because that's what it's all about. We need to be aware of these things. Not everybody knows what a chemtrail does to their health. Not everybody knows that the fucking science appliance, if it's put into their body, is going to fuck them up. They're still learning. They're still trying to understand this fucking rat race that we're all in, that they forced us to believe certain things when it comes to manipulation of society here throughout the world, and especially here, like I was talking about, in the United Serpents of America. I'm going to continue this platform, people. It's growing and we're getting better than ever. I didn't choose to do this because I'm trying to copycat another man. I'm not the man, all right, that waited for another man to show his face so that I could show my face. I was showing my face a while back because I follow my own. I follow the beat to my own fucking drum. And the one that beats my drum is the Most High. And I dance accordingly to how fast Most High is beating my drum or how slow. When the Most High beats my drum slow, I slow down. I make sure that I have to focus on moderation and patience. When the Most High beats my drum fast, I notice that I have to have a unsurmountable courage to overcome the fear and the deceptions of Satan and really live a life of purpose and not fall into temptation. That's how I operate, period. So brothers and sisters, enough said. I want to thank you for listening to this episode. I just wanted to speak my piece and get this over with and bring closure to these confessions of hate from another man. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, when you live in the present, there is always, trust me, people, there is always an opportunity for a new beginning. And let me get this piano out here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So brothers and sisters, use a lot of discernment. You know what I mean? Don't follow man because we all just have opinions. Follow platforms. Don't follow man. Have your own independent thoughts. And if you ever feel like you're losing sight of that, or that you might, because it happens to the best of us. Sometimes we love and trust and admire people to such a high regard that sometimes we feel like they can't do anything wrong. But they can. Because at the end, we're all men and women trying to get closer to Father Yahweh Elohim, to the Most High, to our Creator. So brothers and sisters, don't look for the light at the end of the tunnel, because the light is and always will be within you. So light up the tunnel and find your way through the darkness. I'm going to have a link where you can leave a review for the shows, as always. So leave a review on Apple or Podchaser on the link. And if you want to leave a review directly on my website, where you can listen to all my shows and download them, it's networkofawareness.com. And in August, I will have Network of Awareness TV on Roku. And I also have Network of Awareness TV on BitChute.com and on Telegram. So I'll be doing my presentations on Telegram, snippets of it, so that it could direct your traffic to my website and to my website for my TV channel. So I want to thank you all for being so supportive. Let's keep growing as a community of awareness, because that's what it is. Our awareness is always being under attack because it's all about our perceptions being attacked. And the only way we can truly guide our perceptions to be healthy and of righteous natures is by getting closer to the Most High, so that our spirit could be filled with those spiritual eyes to see things for what they really are, opposed to what we think they may be. So brothers and sisters, I want to end this show with a song by Brother Aksakai. It's called Truth is the Truth, featuring AIM and myself. And just to let y'all know, we did this song a while back. So this is a collaboration song. I'm always about collaborating, people. All right? And I'm always showing love to my melanated brothers and sisters in this truth. That has not changed, and nor will it. So I want to thank y'all again for listening to this episode. Please download the show and let's listen to this song, and we're going to end this broadcast, people. Peace, love, and light, and all praise to the Most High.
Know you listening to the one and only Aksakai. Yeah, Marquise, or we about to hit him with something they ain't heard before. Let's go. Let me talk my shit. The truth is the truth, no matter how you accept it. I'm a Hebrew king that Babylon has rejected. Morals and soul intact, never neglected. Fuck these rap industry niggas, yeah I said it. I'm stuck when I'm stuck with, cause I don't suck dick, I don't sell brick. It is what it is. The Most High blessed me with this gift just to spit and lyrically call you fake rappers on your shit. Blow for blow, let me know I'm ready to go. The difference between me and them, I still have my soul. Why sell it for a season when you promise tenfold? But niggas will be niggas, ain't that right, Momo? The truth is the truth, no matter how you accept it. There isn't like blood that's coded in my genetics. Bar for bar, so you can feel my kinetics. I know my purpose and my mission, intercepted.
Babylon has did everything to try to keep it from me. They don't wanna see me grow with the truth. Don't want me. The truth is the truth. I know my purpose now I'm on a mission. Babylon has did everything to try to keep it from me. They don't wanna see me grow with the truth. Don't want me. The truth is the truth. I know my purpose now I'm on a mission.
In the age of low wages and raging races, haters with mad faces that haven't been awakened. Chasing oasis to be rich and famous. Vibration vibrations can be real contagious. We all vagrants in a wasted matrix. All basic sensations have reached the apex. Time to give the hopeless a conscious facelift. It's stages and phases of inspiration. So don't say shit, it's just confirmation. I'm giving directions to misguided strangers. So do yourself a favor, stop spilling blood on the paper. One with the Creator, we don't waver from no danger. His purpose with no caution, no hope in slow motion. A lot of painful emotions got me feeling explosive, but I maintain from implosion and stay away from commotion. It's into the slogan to be God's chosen.
Babylon has did everything to try to keep it from me. They don't wanna see me grow with the truth. Don't want me. The truth is the truth. I know my purpose now I'm on a mission. Babylon has did everything to try to keep it from me. They don't wanna see me grow with the truth. Don't want me. The truth is the truth. I know my purpose now I'm on a mission.
You are now tuned in to the Network of Awareness.